Material Girl Madonna is one of the most successful singer-entertainers of all time, selling over 300 million records since her debut album in 1982. With her strong vocal talent and her flair for attention-gathering behavior, she has become the best-selling female artist ever, and was second only to the Beatles on the Billboard list of top 100 artists of all time. A non-stop performer and tour veteran, she continued until knee problems and the pandemic brought her latest album tour to a grinding halt in 2020. Only time will tell if the soon-to-be 62-year-old can reignite and reinvigorate herself for another tour. Of all her songs, perhaps Material Girl was her most accurate self-description, even though she claims to regret becoming identified with the idea of obsession with material things. Just like the celebrities and royalty we discussed in our recent talk about David's mansion, her success and excess have become a tremendous source of guilt. Rather than admitting her burning desire for success and self-gratification, both sexually and financially, she plays the game of pretending it wasn't about that. But if the truth is told, it's always about the money. Not just for her, but for far too many of us as well. 1 Timothy 6, verse 10. After a while, though, through either guilt or recognition that there's more to life than material possessions, many turn away from pursuing things to serving a higher goal. Unlike Madonna, who was totally self-focused, King David was a genuinely God-focused man. However, it appears he got caught up in the day-to-day grind of running the kingdom and building his palace. It happens to the best of us. And, like the best of us, when things settled down and he was able to catch his breath, he took a step back and realized the need to refocus on God and decided to build a temple for Yahweh. Now it came about when the king lived in his house and the Lord had given him rest on every side from all his enemies, that the king said to Nathan the prophet, "See now, I dwell in a house of cedar, but the ark of God dwells within tent curtains." 2 Samuel 7, verses 1 and 2. David wanted to build an elaborate house for God, but was not given that privilege, and we'll discuss that in a later talk. But this isn't really about David or Madonna. This is about us, you and me. What kind of house are we building? What kind of house are you building? If we claim to be Christian, then we are God's temple. 1 Corinthians 6, verses 19 and 20. So, are you building a spiritual house for the Lord to dwell in your heart, or a material one for your own selfish desires? If you want to know more about how to be God's temple, feel free to reach out to me. I will be happy to study with you from the Word of God. Well, thanks for watching today's Morning Minutes in the Bible. Until tomorrow, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.